Hello and good Thursday evening, everybody. It is me. I am here, and in the studio with me, is that a mirage, an optical illusion? No, it's Doug, actually. How you doing, Doug? What's happening today?
I would love to be an optical illusion. That would be amazing. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing quite well, actually. It is a rainy Thursday, but
Mm.
I feel good. And, I talked to a friend of mine earlier today. Made me feel a lot better.
Oh yeah.
It was Doug, actually, right before this.
Hey, Rowie. The friendship bears. Nice.
Hey, Rowie, how you doing? Nice to see you. How's
Should
things
they be
going? What are you
s'more
working?
bears? I don't know. I like
I don't
friendship
know.
bears, but they're making s'mores. Not that anyone can see that small.
No, but you know, there's a fire and it looks like they have a stick.
I did get a haircut, Rowie. Thanks for noticing. And 20 years younger, my lord, I must look like I'm 6.
Oh, been doing the show with the 6-year-old this whole time.
Yeah.
Is that a big cup of tea, Doug? You got a big cup of tea there?
A big cup. You're right, it is. Sizable.
Hey, little Ange, how you doing?
Hey, little Ange. Oh, I like that emote. That's like bringing the party.
Yeah, it's a disco ball, and then
Those
this
hands.
is left hand, right hand, and then
Haha ball.
aha ball.
Do you ever go to St. Louis de Haha on the way to Quebec City?
You got to
Haha
drive through
balls?
it, don't you?
You do sure
You
do.
got to drive through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
St. Louis de Aha. It's one of those good name places in Canada.
It's so good.
There's some great ones. Wawa. You ever been to Wawa?
Like Petawawa?
There's Petawawa, but there's also Wawa.
Oh.
They have the Big Goose. Is it the
A
Big
big
Goose?
goose. Well, I don't think I know the big goose.
Big Goose, yeah. It's a humongous goose.
Nice. Ah!
Let me pull it up for you. Oh, that's the Cancer sign, but it's a little bit sideways. Are you a Cancer, Rowie? No. When was your birthday? September 2nd. So no. Now everybody knows your birthday.
Oh, speaking of which, were you a little upset that I mentioned your last name the other week?
No.
Okay, because I wanted to apologize publicly to everyone if that was an issue.
No, it's fine. I don't. No one looked me up on the internet. I don't think.
Okay.
I
I
have an
didn't.
alert.
Yeah. Well, absolutely.
So look at this. Look at this huge goose. This is the Wawa Big Goose.
Wow. 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 Indeed.
Pretty good, right? That's like the Sudbury nickel. Do you know the Sudbury nickel?
No.
What? The
No.
big nickel.
Oh.
There is there's a long line of large I guess novelty large items in Canada. So Sudbury, they have a nickel mine there.
Yes.
And why can't I open it? Fine. And so there's this huge nickel. And for those that don't know, in Canada, we call our 5-cent piece a nickel.
Because it's made of nickel.
And so there's a huge Canadian nickel in Sudbury. And then what about the lobster in Shediac? I bet you know that.
I do. Yeah. Do you love it?
Because they claim to be the lobster capital of the world, Shediac.
Which is bullshit.
It is quite. It is quite. But they do have a big lobster.
They do. Are you showing all the people?
Yeah, I'll show them in 1 second. I'm just trying to get a good version of this.
Okay.
Look at the size of that lobster. And there's a not so sizable thing in Oxford. Do you know what that is, Doug?
Is it a blueberry?
It is a blueberry. It absolutely is a blueberry.
Because that's the blueberry capital of the world, apparently.
It is it, and it is actually that. But the blueberry is very happy.
Now, do you remember as a child the blueberry that was in Sussex?
No,
And I'm wondering
because
if
as a
it's the
child, I wasn't here.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. You may have gone to Sussex more than once as an adult too. I don't know your traveling history.
But is it still there?
I don't think so. I think it might be the Oxford blueberry now. I think they might have bought and sold it.
But you can't have the happy blueberry guy if you're not the blueberry capital of the world.
And maybe that's him. He used to be in Sussex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Oxford blueberry.
Wow, he's been a few blueberries then.
He's a pretty good-looking blueberry. I have to say.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I'd get terribly excited when I saw him as a kid.
Because I'd very happy.
Well, back then you had, like, you didn't have multiple lane highways very often. So you kind of knew, like, ooh, I'm almost to Sussex.
Interesting. Because Sussex now is all about the ginger ale.
And the cow. There's a big cow in Sussex now.
Is there?
Oh, yeah.
I gotta look it up.
You should go to Sussex is really what you should do.
I've been to Sussex a couple times.
Have you? You like it?
Buttercup the cow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not very good, is it?
No. No. We don't have great monuments here in Canada.
Yeah. And it's not very big either, is it? It's almost like just a little bit larger than life size. If this fence in the back is life-sized fence.
I dare say it's part of an Irving.
Yeah, and actually the blueberry in Oxford is as well.
Oh, really?
It's at the Irving in Oxford.
Huh.
I mean, it's at the entrance to the town, which is also
an Irving. And for those who don't know, an Irving is a petrol station.
Yeah, it's straight up. You have a big pineapple and a big mango somewhat close to you. Oh, hey, Bia, how you doing?
Hey, Bia. How are you tonight?
A servo. Yeah, that's right. Up at the servo. And we've talked about the moose before a bunch.
Yeah, it's
so
not great.
We don't need to talk about it.
No, I'd rather not. It's disappointing.
Guess whose birthday it is today? Let me give you a better hint than that.
Rosa Ramos.
Okay, I'll give you
I
some
work with
details.
her, and I know what.
Oh, it is her birthday? Oh,
yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Well,
and Manrique's, as well.
Happy birthday, Manrique.
Yeah. Good people. They don't watch my show, but I like them.
Then how good can they be?
They're still working based on their time zone.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
So they're good workers.
No, this is a funny man. A comedy person, was on Saturday Night Live in, some would say, one of the better eras of Saturday Night Live.
Oh, is it your boyfriend? Norm Macdonald?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I do love me some Norm.
Almost as much as you love George.
Almost as much. He's gone on to star in a bunch of movies
Eddie Murphy?
of his own making.
Oh, Adam Sandler.
It is. Happy birthday, Adam Sandler. He is old today.
How old would he be? Let me guess.
Oh.
– 'He's got to be in his 50s.
50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50s. 50
53.
Okay, and then do you want to add one to that
Okay, 54.
because you were always off by 1 year.
Oh, I think people are younger or older than they actually are.
You were younger by 1 year in the last 3 guesses that you did on people. So I'm just
Oh,
wondering if, based on that, do you want to add a year?
sure.
So 54?
Yeah.
He's 55.
Still off by a year. Well, nothing. I'm consistent.
That's right. Yeah, 55 today, September 9th, 9/9.
Mm-hmm.
9966 was his. Shoebill stork. It's the most strangest bird ever. Yeah, and it does that clapping thing with its bill, and it makes that chattering noise. I just know there's a huge Canadian flag at Camp Bow Wow. Yeah, it's not. It's. Yep, there absolutely is.
What's Camp Bow Wow?
It's a place, dog daycare.
Oh, fun.
And so I used to take Gracie there, and they have cameras so that you can watch your dog all day.
Now, are you getting another dog? I ask you all the time, but
Yeah, and I think, at some point, yes, but I've decided that I'm going to let the dog find me.
oh, I like that idea.
Yeah.
So, like,
So
if you know someone who has some dog in need, you might help out.
Yeah, or just like every once in a while you run into an opportunity where there's a dog and it's like you could take this dog home, and then you never do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've told this story before where I was at work and I was going to lunch and there was a dog running down the middle of the Bedford Highway.
Mm-hmm.
And then people were like, nobody was stopping to help the dog. And so I literally just bent down and called it over, and it came right to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were checking around to see if it was anybody's dog. And it's like every command I gave it, it would, like, I would sit and it sat and be like, okay, come with me. And it came with me and it sat on the bench, sit on the bench, it sat on the bench. And then I was like, man, if I didn't have like a tiny apartment where I can't have dogs, then this would be my new dog, because it clearly wasn't anybody's dog.
Right.
It had a collar, but it had been running around for a long time. So, you go through the proper channels, you put the posters up, you hit the groups that are the lost dog groups on the internets, and
Mm-hmm.
then that's your dog. So
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay, cool.
The other thing is if there's a puppy Rottweiler, I am available. I can't, I wouldn't be able to help myself at that point.
That's fair.
A friend of mine just got a puppy Rottie, and it is the cutest thing in the world.
Were there more or no?
Oh, I asked. No. So there's a 3-year wait list for wherever they got their puppy. And I would rather do what my dad just got, a Rottweiler from Texas that was 4 years old. That was a rescue. And I would rather do that sort of thing, I think.
There's a lot of Texas puppers that come up.
Oh, absolutely. There's it's because there's a couple of groups that bring dogs from the south up here. Fly With Me Rescue.
Yeah.
A lot of people have gotten dogs from them, and they're a fantastic organization. So if you are in an area that they service, feel free to adopt a dog and give them a great home.
Is that the one in the is that the one in the South End?
I'm not sure where they are. Little Ange thinking about ways to orchestrate a meet cute for Shane and a dog. And I think the thing that you're trying to say is a meet cute. Like one of the romantic meet cutes. Like the way that Doug and I met.
Oh, yeah.
Doug dropped his banana, and I picked it up, and I said, hey, is this your banana?
And I said, no. Oh, what did I say? Sorry.
Well, you looked me right in the eyes, and you said, no, but it could be.
Mm-hmm. exactly how we met.
We've been friends ever since.
Yeah.
If
Ever,
only that were true.
ever since lunch. Yeah, we had that
No,
one week where we weren't friends.
it was very quick. We became friends. You sat beside me at work,
Yeah.
and it was like 2 days.
Yeah, you didn't want to like me, and then you just couldn't help yourself.
That's exactly right. I did not want to like you.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at this handsome man, all up in my space.
Mm-hmm.
I was the handsomest man in this 3 foot by 3 foot radius before Doug came along.
Yeah. And then, and then I just must have just won you over with compliments. I must have just complimented you a lot.
Yeah, and I also know that jealousy is an ugly emotion.
It's fine. If it suits you and that's your natural state, that's okay. People will
It
choose
doesn't,
to spend time with you.
and it's not.
That's fair.
Staffordshire Worcestershire Terrier.
Oh.
Staffordshire Terrier. Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Yeah, they're cute. Oh my god. There's a ton of them around, that's for sure.
Oh yeah? Why?
Because they're pit bulls, and people think that they're bad dogs, and they're not bad dogs.
Oh yeah.
They're amazing dogs.
People just
Some of the
dicks.
sweetest dogs I ever met were quote unquote pit bulls. Thing is,
I
they
gotta
come in
say
all
that-
shapes and sizes.
That
Go
could
ahead.
almost describe some people that have come and gone in your life too.
Pit bull from Miami.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys
Short
talk much
friendship.
anymore? Yeah.
No.
No. I could see that. He's always traveling. He's always moving.
He's busy. He's always moving.
He's in all the area codes.
Yeah, so every once in a while, and I'll surf the available dogs, either through those organizations or there's a rescue pretty close to my house. So and there's the place that we got Gracie that I look at, Guardian Angels Rottweiler Rescue.
I wish it was called Charlie's Angels.
Right?
Yeah. Shane, guess what I watched? I watched a little animated movie.
Okay.
And guess who starred in it?
Oh, Reese Witherspoon.
Gloria
No?
Estefan.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Wow.
It's pretty new. I think it's DreamWorks. I forget the name, but it was okay. But it was just nice to see Gloria still working.
Gloria Emily Estefano.
I believe she funded the project.
Oh yeah. What was it called? Do you know?
I forget.
I'll
You
look
have
it
to
up.
look it up. Yeah. It didn't stick with me, to be fair, but I watched it through just for Gloria.
Vivo.
That's it.
Was any of her music in it?
Oh yeah, she's like a modern day Aretha Franklin in this.
Oh,
Yeah.
she played Marta.
Mm-hmm.
Marta Sandoval. Oh, Lin Manuel Miranda played Vivo. That's the Hamilton guy.
Oh yeah, didn't know that. I've never seen Hamilton. Have you?
I have not either. No, and there is a version I think on something on one of the streaming things.
Okay. I had an opportunity to go see it last time I was in New York, but we ended up going to. I was there for work, and then like people were like, "Well, you have to see From Away because it's from Newfoundland and all that." So I
Hmm.
did. I went to see that. It was great. But I think it would have been kind of cool to see all the fuss about Hamilton.
Yeah.
Isn't it like the
Um,
the best musical of all time or something?
I mean, it gets some pretty amazing reviews, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So there is a version on Disney Plus,
Oh,
a
okay.
movie version. The movie version has really great ratings as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, I should watch that because you it's just such a weird like corner of the world. Like, remember when Phantom of the Opera was the biggest thing for like 20 years?
Vaguely. I mean, I do remember, but I never saw it or anything.
Right, and I didn't either. And then there was Cats, and then there was Les Mis, and there's always like the biggest Broadway show ever. And I saw Les Mis in Toronto
Oh yeah. How was that?
when that started traveling around. It was freaking amazing. That's the thing with these shows is like they get popular for a reason.
Right.
It's good that I'm such a responsible person. Otherwise, I would adopt so much dogs. Yes, it's the same exactly. Don't want to adopt a dog and then have it sit in my apartment while I'm at work for 10 hours a day. But now that there's because that was before. Now that there's doggy daycare, it means you have to have enough money to take them to daycare.
So you need a job just to afford to take your dog to daycare.
Yeah, I mean it's fairly expensive.
Well, that's what
As
people are like that with kids. They just have kids and then they have to work to afford to have someone else raise them.
Yep. Too true, my friend. Too true.
Mm-hmm.
You love who's writing? Lynn Manuel Miranda or Doug's? Yeah, he did something else recently too. Let me look it up. Or he was in a television show I was watching or something. He's written on a bunch of musicals, eh? Wow. Sesame Street. That's probably not where I saw him.
You sure about that?
No, not completely sure. That's for sure. The only thing I know is that I don't know nothing.
That's fair.
It's really raining now.
Oh, it's kind of nice that in a way, but I kind of like that our show starts a little bit closer to dark again. It was feeling weird in the summer a little bit, just where it was like, "Ooh, I should be outside playing something."
Yeah, it should be outside because it's still sunny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also had a bit of a problem, like I think 2 weeks where the sun was directly in my one eye.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
you probably heard it. It was probably off, and my voice was off a little bit.
It's fine.
So it
I
was cool.
mean, I had to carry the show, but I mean, like, what else is new?
Well, it's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just the way it is. Bruce Hornsby in the range.
Oh yeah, I was thinking Janet Jackson, but that's the way love goes.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
Bruce Hornsby in the range?
I don't think it is.
Yep, just the way it is. Bruce Hornsby
Oh,
and
look.
the range.
All of them.
That's just the way it is.
Mm.
What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
I'm not really a fan. Um, I don't have one. You?
Probably. It's either Billy Madison or Mr. Deeds.
Mm-hmm.
Although Waterboy was pretty funny as well. But Mr. Deeds had John John Turturro. Who was crap, what is his name? Oh, you know what? I can do it the other way.
Like look it up, you mean?
Yeah, I can look it up the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John Turturro. I just spelled it wrong. And he was great because he's not typically in comedies, although one could say Barton Fink was a comedy.
I don't know that show.
Did you see any of the new ones like Uncut Gems or Punch Drunk Love, where he tries to play a more serious role?
No. Is it good?
I liked Uncut Gems. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, he's a little silly for you, I think. You're more a cerebral comedy sort of guy.
That's true. Wow, you really took some time to get to know me.
Bia says 50 First Dates, even if I don't like romantic movies at all. This is one of my favorite Sandler movies. Yeah, that was a good one.
Is that with Drew Barrymore?
It is, yeah.
I tried to watch it. Honestly, I didn't finish it. It's not that I don't like him. I just don't.
Like
I get
him,
bored.
yeah.
I get bored. I'm like, do more for me. This is my attention. What are you doing for it?
He did one with Jennifer Aniston. Was it also a?
Oh, that one was really good, actually. It was hard to believe because she's so out of his league, but
Just Go With It? Is that the name of the movie? I've never seen this.
it might be a Netflix original or something. I don't know.
There's another one that they did together. Murder Mystery in 2019.
Oh, that one's actually really good. Look at you getting me to like Adam Sandler.
He did 2 or 3 movies with Drew Barrymore, did he? Man, he did a lot. He's done a lot of movies.
Well, he pays for them all, as you said. He's been one of the highest paid actors the past decade because he just pays himself $20 million.
He just pays himself, yeah. Yes, he did. Oh, The Wedding Singer. That was a good one.
Oh, yeah, that one was good too.
And that's a Drew Barrymore and him. And then 2014, Blended. I've never even heard of this one. It has something to do with their families. Ooh, it does not have good reviews.
Who's in that with him? Selma Hayek?
Drew Barrymore and Bella Thorne and Terry Crews.
Oh, I like Terry Crews.
I like Terry Crews too. I'm rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I love
just
that
as
show.
like a background show while I do stuff like work.
And laundry. Who's your favorite character?
Yeah, that's very tough, I guess, and that changes sort of day to day. I really like Raymond Holt and Charles. I think are my two.
Yes, and yeah, I think that's accurate. I essentially feel I am Captain Holt, and I would have picked Charles or Rosa for you.
Yeah, I like Rosa. It's funny because their character traits are beaten to death, right? In that show.
Yeah.
I think that's part of what that show is about. but the thing I like about Raymond Holt is that his character traits soften over time.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So he starts off as the robot and no emotion and doesn't let anybody in. And by like season 4, he's doing things to get himself in and part of the crew more, is less of a boss and more of a compadre.
Yeah.
And that just continues to happen. So like he's got a good character arc. I like it
Yeah.
because he grows as a person and sort of fits the thing.
Yeah. He's by far my favorite. Like I just, as soon as he's about to deliver a line, I'm already laughing in anticipation. Like I
I'm
can't say
elated.
that. I can't say that about any other show or actor.
He's like, I'm elated. Can't you tell? It's like completely monotone.
Now, what's your feeling on Amy?
I like Amy.
Yeah.
I like her again more as the series goes on, but I think they all kind of soften towards each other, which is good because they're so separate and kind of like I don't know how do I say this, like they're stiff early on in the
Right.
first couple of seasons. Their characters are really stiff and rigid in their boxes, and then I think as they get chemistry as actors, they know how to push those boundaries a little bit.
Yep.
It's a well-written show. It's full of jokes. It's
I love Doug
easy,
Judy. I
easy to
love Doug
like.
Judy.
Oh yes, absolutely Doug Judy,
Yeah.
and I can see how you would like him as well.
Because his name, Judy.
Yeah,
And he's very funny. And clever. Very clever.
Rosa is the best. Yes, and you haven't watched that show, Roey. You should watch it. It's worth a watch.
Oh, I would
It's worth
definitely
a
say it's
watch.
worth a watch. And it's quick. It's 20 minutes. It's very binge worthy. Oh, I have to
Very.
thank Bia. I have to totally thank Bia. So actually, last week, after the show, I totally binged Murder Only Happens in the Building. Love it. I haven't seen the new episode that came out on Tuesday, but I might do that tonight. But yeah, so good.
Okay, well I'll watch that too. But it's on Disney, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't have Disney.
Well, guess what you're buying tonight?
Maybe it's time.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna cancel something for Disney.
Sure. Do you find it's all getting a
can't-
bit ridiculous with needing
Yeah,
all these
it's like
subscriptions?
we're not there yet, but we're almost back to the whole cable package where you
Yeah.
have basic cable and then $5.99 for these two channels and $5.99 for these two channels. And like I remember at one point, because my mom was a big fan of TV,
Yep.
and that's probably where I get it as well. But at one point, like I remember their cable bill was like $300. It was just
Holy
like
shit.
that's just too much.
Yeah.
And I think
Just
I think
just
they
to sit there and do
also
nothing.
recognize, and they also recognize, well, just to make sure that you have the options, the choices, right? So if somebody says, "Oh, I'm watching this," you can watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's getting like sort of back into that. I think it will always end up being cheaper, but if it's $15 a month for Netflix, $15 a month for Hulu, $15 a month for Crave, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime. Yeah, like, and then there's the outliers that are cheaper, like Crackle and whatever, blah 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 TV, Pluto TV, and
What's this blah blah
and then
blah
you,
TV?
it's really great. You should check it out. And then the sports ones, like to get all the hockey games, is $400 for the year,
Yeah.
which is outrageous, dude.
It is.
But the good thing about these, the way that you can sort of mitigate this is, only be subscribed to 2 at a time. Cancel your subscription, buy the next one, binge all the crap that's on that one, and then like cycle through. There's just tons of shows.
There's too many.
There's some great TV out there. And if you have suggestions, just like Doug and Bia have had suggestions, you can put it in the Discord in the What You Watching.
What you want? You a big Beastie Boys fan?
I did like the Beastie Boys, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Hard not to. It's one of those things. Just some things are well done.
Yeah. Who is your favorite Beastie Boy?
I don't know. I can't.
Okay, that's fine.
I
You
like
don't
them
have
all.
to. I like them all.
I like them all.
Okay.
But like it.
You're allowed
Yeah,
to like
what
them
about
all.
you?
It's fine.
Yeah, what about you? MCA?
Was he the one with the really whiny voice?
I think so.
Yeah, he was my favorite. Yeah. Yep.
It's I think that's the other thing is like I can't remember whose voice is which dude's.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some. So I wanted to bring something up, Doug,
Yeah.
tonight, and it's. Do you remember the dress?
No? Like
No.
one that you wore?
No.
Oh.
I could probably pull it off though.
You'd be a beautiful B. Arthur.
No, there was a dress that made the rounds a bit ago.
Oh, the visual optical dress illusion thing?
Yeah.
So what color is it or whatever? Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
exactly. What color is it?
Yeah. Was it back?
So, no, but I want to bring it back tonight and see
Okay.
what everybody thinks. Whatever everybody thinks it is. So I'm gonna put it up, and then I'm gonna put a poll up, and we'll see what it is. So I'm gonna bring it up here. Which one was I using? I was using this with the lobster. The lobster.
Where were you from at that moment?
It was the Arnold Schwarzenegger in It's Not a Puma.
Oh.
Kindergarten Cop, but he was saying lobster. You couldn't
for
get that from that?
Thank you for the clarification. No, I didn't.
You're welcome. I can't believe you needed it.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, so this dress, the question is it blue and black or white and gold?
I think I know the actual answer, but
yeah,
to
but
me,
that's not the question. Yeah.
Right now, it looks black and blue.
Okay.
To me, anyway.
We'll do a 2-minute poll. Give it a go.
See what you know.
See what you know. So what you know?
That sounds like it's from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, actually. So if you were on the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, who would you be? What character would you play?
I have a feeling that I would. Yeah, that's a good question. My initial thought was Charles.
Yep.
And then my second thought was Scully. And then my
Okay.
And then my third thought was Kevin.
Oh, yeah. Not Cheddar.
Oh yeah, I love cheddar.
It's hard not to love cheddar.
And then I thought, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. What about you? I got a little Jake in me too.
We all do, and I think that's the thing. So, yeah, Jake's too much energy for me, so I would play Captain Holt.
Yeah, he's definitely too much energy. I think like everybody's everybody. I think that's part of the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The reason I said Charles first is because of his love of food, but he's so creepy.
He is a
And
little
I'd
creepy,
like to
yeah.
I would like to think that I'm not that creepy.
Fair.
And if I am, I want somebody to tell me because I would like to correct that problem.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
So everybody said white and gold. Not everybody. There was one person that sees blue and black.
Just like me. What do you see, Shane?
I see white and gold. Yeah, and I can see how you could see it as blue and black.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like Rowie sees blue and black. So yeah, it's a very weird one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 2 people saw both? Oh, let me look at the results. Maybe I should look at the results before I start spouting my stuff. 1 person said both. 1 person said blue and black, and 5 people said white and gold. You don't see white and gold at all? That's interesting. Yeah. So there's another one that is like really like what's the word where people don't agree.
Oh,
it's
debatable.
Really
debatable.
What pushes 2 people apart? It's like that, but it pushes
a wedge.
People apart. Okay.
A mother-in-law.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, absolutely. Divisive, I think, is the word I was looking for.
Could be.
And that's the and this one's audio, so you just have to listen. You just have to listen. Let me find it first. I can't.
Customers are looking for a heat pump.
No, you're looking for a heat pump? No.
No, already got 3. 4. I have 4.
You have 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nothing.
So you have a spare.
I actually do have a spare in my garage. It's true,
Sound like
actually.
you have a spare.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so this isn't good. I just want the audio.
How's this painting looking to you, Shane? I'm not looking for a compliment. I'm just asking, like, does it make sense? Does it look weird?
Move your hand. Yeah, it makes sense. At first, when it was just the outline, I honestly thought, because you started with her left arm, I really thought you were painting an elephant.
Fair. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Laurel, 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 laurel.
Okay. So the question is, what do you hear here? What do you hear them saying?
Laurel.
That's what I hear as well. But the question is, because some people hear Yanni.
Who was a
Yanni versus
amazing Zamfir. No, I'm thinking of Zamfir, not Yanni. Yanni just sang and had great hair. He dated an actress, or married her, Linda something. She was on Dallas. Yeah, maybe. I like how you say it
Linda
like I know,
Carter.
like I know her.
I think that's right. I think that's right. Linda Carter.
You know, your Aunt Linda. Oh, her, yeah, from Dallas.
Yeah, Linda Carter from Dallas and Wonder Woman. We talked about her last week.
What has she done for us lately? I don't know.
Laurel, Laurel. Laurel, Laurel. Laurel, Laurel.
I can't hear the other one.
No, I can't even when I try.
Some people can hear both.
Wow. I'm so limited.
I can't, like, I even think it in my head. I'm like, Yanny, 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 and all I hear is Laurel, Laurel.
Yep. I agree.
If you focus really hard, you can hear Yanny.
Well, seems like a lot of effort.
Laurel, Laurel. Laurel, Laurel. Laurel.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't hear it. I don't even hear it. I can't hear it. I can't hear Yanny at all. I don't even know how that could ever be construed as being Yanny.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Kill Sigil. Imagine that. It's almost like numbers increase by 1.
Hey, Kill Sigil. How's your day going? Happy Thursday.
It's almost like those pages where you focus your eyes differently and see a 3D image. Magic eyes. Love those.
Is that
I'm
actually
pretty
what they're
good at
called?
Yeah, magic eyes. You can get in and out pretty easy.
Of where?
Well, the 3D images. If you're
Oh, okay.
me. Laurel wins. No, only one person heard Yanny and... Oh, both. Nobody heard Yanny.
Oh.
Okay, one more. I got
Because it
one
doesn't
more.
exist.
I got one more. You okay with one more here, Doug?
Am I? Holy moly. Bring it
Do you
on.
want to do a visual or audio illusion?
Well, you said you had one more, and it sounds like you have two more.
I have two. I have a possibility of two, but we can put one up.
I want a visual, please.
Okay. So this one is more like... This one is more of a... You can pretty easily see both. But the question will be...
I love this one.
Which do you see first?
It's for me. It's always the young lady I see first.
Yeah. So here it is. Young lady or old lady? Yeah. Oh, whoops. Whoopsies.
What'd you do?
I'm just messing things up over here.
Oh my god. If only you got paid to do that, eh?
Right? I don't though.
Well, put something. Shane, wasn't that a great time to put in something where people need to sub or send us love or something?
You know, just if you have sub, just put them emotes in the chat. I love that. That's payment
Yeah.
enough for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, the old lady is hard for me to see almost. You know what got it for me too?
The chin and the nose. It's all the nose.
So I had to like look it up because I wasn't seeing the old lady. And it was somebody said to me, the young lady's necklace is the old lady's mouth.
Right. And then that just made it click.
And then I was like, oh, now I see it. The old lady's face is like 6 times as large as the young lady's face.
Yes. Yep.
Twice as big, I guess.
Or 6, depending on your math.
Yeah, you know, or your lack of perception. The dress is black and blue in reality. Yeah, that's one thing we skipped over for sure.
Oh, it is.
The colors, the colors you see depend on the active area of your brain. If you're seeing it white and gold, your frontal and parietal brain areas are very active. They are important for concentration, decision making, and the handling of visual informations. Absolutely fascinating. And if you see black and blue, you are just a loser. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's me.
No, you saw white and gold.
No, I saw black and blue. Rowie and I saw black and blue.
You saw black and blue on that?
Yeah, absolutely. Rewind the show. Oh wait, you can't.
I thought you said white and gold. I just
No.
thought we were on the same page, Doug. This is
You thought
devastating.
wrong. You thought wrong.
Oh, there was only one person that voted. Oh no. And they saw the young lady. Okay, well that poll, that's the last poll then.
Yeah.
We won't do Green Needle. Brainstorm. We won't do that.
Dude, I think you just did.
Nope,
Oh.
we didn't.
Oh.
Sorry, Bia. I added a little bit to what Bia was writing.
Oh, what did she say? I'm catching up here. Sorry.
The black and blue reality, what colors you see, depends on the active area of your brain. That was all Bia. It wasn't me. It was Bia.
Interesting.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Quite interesting. Yeah, I always see the young lady first, too. It took me so long to figure out the old lady in that picture. Cover the feathers, and it makes it hard to see the old lady? Or the young lady? Yeah, it makes it... definitely, I can see if like that image came in without that, I might have seen the old lady first. It's interesting how that just kind of draws your eye that way to make that the front. Which
Yeah.
is probably why you can, because the young lady's looking away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Adam Sandler had a lot of movies. We're gonna get on. Let's leave Adam Sandler alone now.
Okay.
Bobby Joe and the Outlaw. You ever seen that movie?
Never heard of it before just now.
It's a Linda Carter movie from 1976.
Oh, it sounds like something she'd do. Which might have been anything. Just so she didn't have to be home with Yanni.
Or Laurel.
Mm-hmm. And her green needle.
Zamfir, master of the pan flute. You mentioned him earlier.
Yeah, thinking he was Yanni.
Do you know
But
what?
I was not
do you
correct.
know? No, but that, it's fair because I know how you can get these two confused.
Because of
There
the
was a
commercials that were on
video.
TV.
It was videos. There was a Yanni on the edge of a
Oh.
cliff with the wind blowing through his white dress shirt
Yes.
or blouse, through his blouse.
I would call it a blouse. Yeah.
Yeah, it was absolutely a blouse. And I think Zamfir had a very similar shot where he's on the edge of a cliff with his shirt blowing in the wind.
And his hair. Yanni had the hair.
Yeah, and Zamfir did not.
I think you're right.
But you know what? You couldn't tell because you're so focused on that
On the
humongous
blouse.
pan flute.
Well, yeah, I mean, it really was an eyeful.
If you had to guess what Zamfir's first name is, what would you guess?
Sam?
Sam Zamfir?
No, Zam.
Oh, Zamfir.
Hmm?
It's a good guess. I liked Sam Zamfir.
Well, we can stick with that if that helps.
Zam Bigelow.
Oh, that's a good one.
No. So his actual name is Jorge Zamfir.
Oh, lovely. I like that name.
Yeah. He's Romanian.
Mm-hmm.
Also, some people know him as the Great. That would also be his first name. The Great Zamfir.
Yeah.
What a weird instrument.
The pan flute?
Yeah.
Do you think you got made fun of as a kid?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Or did he just
Whether
always hang out with adults, I wonder, and this like, or a bunch of monks, and they were just like, play the flute, boy, and he got amazing at it.
What's interesting is like, when did he pick up the pan flute? Because I'm looking through images, and the youngest person I see when I search master of the pan flute Zamfir and look through the images, the youngest thing I see is a centaur playing the pan flute. And there's not a, like, there's some younger pictures of him when he looks like he's 20, but there's none when he was a child.
Gotcha.
I guess I could check Wikipedia.
Yeah, but you don't have to. It's fine.
Well, that would tell me when he started pan fluting.
Ball. Who knows?
Pan fluting.
He could be going. He could be going in and changing those statistics himself.
He's 80.
Pass him. Holy shit! Who lives to be 80 anymore?
Yeah.
Zamfir.
Zamfir is known for playing an expanded version of a normal 20-pipe pan flute with 22, 25, 28, or even 30 pipes to increase its range, and obtaining as many as 8 overtones additional to the fundamental tone.
You get really excited about that. What does that really mean?
Means he's a master of the pan flute.
Okay. Thanks for clarifying. Well, it's like, is 8 overtones like Mariah Carey's range for singing of having 8 octaves? Is that like a comparable?
No. So there's the fundamental note that that's all about like timbre, like the quality of the sound.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if he's adding overtones because he's quote unquote chording this thing, or because of the way that he can tilt it so that the sound wave you get a standing wave in those pipes that are of specific lengths. So you get a standing wave in there, and that's what produces the sound, right? So like if he's like getting overtones in there by blowing his air specific ways so that there's other standing waves in there, or other like I don't know. I really don't know. Mm-hmm. So long answer, that fumbling thing I just did, and short answer is I don't know.
Okay. Thanks. That's great. I didn't know.
The Lonely Shepherd is a banger of an album. I don't doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
After nearly a decade-long absence, Zamfir returned to Canada in January 2006 for a 7-city tour. Let him go.
All that.
The program included a world premiere of Vivaldi's Four Seasons for pan flute.
Wow. He sounds like he has a special spot for Canadians.
Between 76 and 83, Zamfir had 6 album peak within the Australian top 100. So the Australians loved him too. 6 albums peaked in the top Australian 100. His best peaking at number 26 in 1980. So Australia loved him as well.
Cool. Sounds like it's hard to not love this man.
Yeah. I'm trying to find out when he started, and it's not saying.
Maybe he was just naturally gifted.
Summer of Love reached number 9 in South Africa in November of 1976. Crazy. And he scored a number 3 hit on the Canadian adult contemporary chart with Blue Navajo. And several of his albums have charted in Canada as well. So Canada loves him. Canada, Australia, South Africa. Australia.
Interesting, though. They're all kind of Commonwealth.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not. Whoa.
Unbridled enthusiasm. Oh, little Ange, thank you
Thank
so
you,
much for
little
giving
Ange.
a sub to Kill Sigil. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Hot diggity. Now you have the little bear emote, my friend.
Oh my god, I love the bear smoke.
Bear smote.
They're making s'mores.
One is me and one is Doug.
Mm-hmm.
Guess which is which.
No one can ever do it. Everyone always gets it wrong.
Yeah, I know. Just maybe we'll put a poll up and we'll see what people think.
Yeah.
Now I kind of want a gif of Yanni at the edge of that cliff with his blouse in the wind.
You don't think you could just find that somewhere? On the YouTubes?
I'm gonna look. There is a Yanni blouse. What would he be called? What was his last name? Does anybody know?
Carter.
He's a Greek composer and singer. Oh my god, the mustache and the hair. Whew. Get out of town.
All I could think of was that Aretha song, Get Out of My Dreams and Into My Car. Or was it Aretha?
No, that was
Lionel Richie?
no.
Billy Ocean.
Billy Ocean. Jeez, he got there before me. Because I had to picture everyone that you said singing that song.
Yeah, follow Chase the Ace.
Okay, I gotta grab a drink, Doug. Why don't you tell us what's going on with the painting, or
Sure.
you know, just whatever you want.
Okay.
But I'll be right back.
Thank you. I appreciate the warning. Yeah, I was just haven't done figures in a while, and I kind of wanted to play around with different tones, and I find this one's kind of more stylized than I normally would do, which is totally cool because I kind of like some weird and elongated angles and kind of popping and locking. So I'll go in later and use some charcoal to carve it out a bit more. But essentially just kind of wanted to play with some paint and charcoal. It's just my kind of two favorite mediums if I'm working on paper. In this case I am. If it's canvas, I don't use charcoal so much because I find the grit of it and the way I tend to paint on canvas too is a lot thicker because I'll use like a palette knife. So that kind of like almost makes it like icing in some times and textures and kind of depth. So using charcoal on top of that, it just doesn't read as well as something that's flat. It kind of picks up the carbons of it and really kind of keep that line steady and consistent where it kind of loses its value and weight when it's up against the canvas. So it's more of an opportunity in that case that I'd use ink. If there was a canvas involved, it just kind of pops out a bit better, and it's, you know, kind of like a thinner paint style that stays in place as long as it has the ability to dry. And you can do kind of fun things too, depending on the nibs you have, because you can really kind of add weight, take it away, and whatnot as well. So all in all, I really like using ink as well. You saw a woman who has one eye, a one-eyed cat, and she named it Winky. So many bears, that's awesome. So how's everyone's Thursday been going so far?
Pretty good.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Better now. Better now.
I understand. How was your time away from us?
Well, pretty good.
Good.
Also,
Glad to hear it.
I missed you like crazy.
Ooh, who sang that?
I don't know that song. Does it go like this? I missed you like crazy.
Yeah, a lot like that.
Because that's how I would sing it.
That's how it was sung. Did you sing it? Is this like your way of saying like, hey, all these years it was me?
No, I didn't even. It is a song. I just looked it up.
Yeah. I didn't make it up.
Does anybody know what it was? Do you know what it was, Doug? Who it was, I mean?
No. What? I do. It was a song. Whom? I don't.
It was Natalie Cole, but I need to listen to this because if she sings it like I just sang it, then she stole my song, basically. Is how it works.
And you know what? I think that might be what happened. Now you got me thinking about missing you like crazy.
Even though it's been so long, my love for you keeps growing strong.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Kiss in the rain, sunshine through. I'm still in love with you.
Yeah, well, hey.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's a direct rip-off.
Huh. Yeah. Well.
You know, you better call Bonnie Raitt and get her people on it because she's connected.
Well, we do share a lawyer, so
Yeah.
I will call Bonnie Raitt and get the number again. And then I'm suing Natalie Cole's estate. Is she dead?
No, but I think her dad, Nat King Cole, which I always think of T. Yeah, he.
Yeah, because they did that
passed
duet
after he
posthumously.
died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So.
No, she's dead. 2015.
Oh, is she? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
It's like I had a sense of the song, I had a sense that she had passed.
Mm-hmm. You're really.
And you know what? I miss her
in tune
like
with
crazy.
yourself. Well, who doesn't?
I don't know. I had to laugh away from the microphone on that. Nice. She died pretty young. 65.
Yeah. You think she was
That's
just
pretty
done?
young.
She was like, I'm just over it.
Oh man. And her son died at 39.
Oh. That's young.
She died of idiopathic pulmonary arterial hypertension, which led to heart failure.
Oh, Stan Lee.
Oh, on cat cam or no?
I think so. Yeah, it looks like he is.
Oh, he is. It's very fuzzy though.
Very fuzzy. It's kind of mysterious.
It is. You could paint that, and I think that would be good.
Well, it wouldn't take long because it's just a lot of blurs.
Right. So wait, let me get this straight. It's easier to paint blurs than it is details. I got it.
I think you're getting it.
Yeah, I mean, it's taken me a long time, but I'm getting it. I'll be a good artist in no time.
Oh, the best.
Yeah. Because I will never be a good artist. So no time. You know. He almost looks like a sky, like a stormy sky.
Yeah, I agree. Especially with that painting in the background. I wonder, is there a way I can focus it? Do I just have to stand closer to it?
Yeah, I think you just got to like shake in front of the.
It's my river dance.
Good.
There you go, Bubs. Nothing?
No, it's not working. Yeah, we better watch it. Get the fetishists in here.
Maybe it's like that ASMR stuff. You could just watch fuzzy things and fill in the gaps with your brain.
Is that a hot tub or a cold tub?
I'm gonna say it's cold.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Is it a pool or a tub? Pool.
Oh, I'm gonna say it's a pool.
It looks like a pool.
Yeah.
Tiring day. The end of the day is good. A beer and art social. Yes, absolutely. Thursday nights. I'm telling you. One of those decent days of the week. Not like that shitty Tuesday.
Oh, what happened on Tuesday?
It's just a horrible day of the week in general. It's
Like,
true.
regardless of what's
Actually-
going on?
No, I don't mind Tuesdays. I think Tuesdays are nice. Wednesdays are a little bit difficult because sometimes they can feel like Fridays.
Yeah. I get that.
And it almost never are they actually Fridays. Thursdays can feel like Fridays, but sometimes they are Fridays.
Yeah.
So you have that.
Do I ever?
And Monday's too easy a target. It's like the kid with a halo and braces,
Yeah. I understand what you're referring to for sure. Were you that kid ever?
I had braces for like a long time, like 2 years. I had a very large overbite, like
Oh,
very
right.
large.
Oh, okay.
And I had to wear braces, and I had like rubber bands in there and everything, and like my mouth always hurt. 'Cause that's what braces do to you. Make your mouth hurt all the time.
So, not a fan.
So yeah. I mean, they straightened my teeth and they got rid of my humongous overbite. I think that I would rather have had them than have a humongous overbite.
Mm-hmm.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
No, it's just not your preference.
not my preference. And I mean, I am quite handsome now. I don't know if you've noticed, but
Well, it's all I see whenever we talk.
yeah, it's I'm as handsome as I am modest. So just imagine.
Yeah.
What about you? You ever have braces or anything like that?
No, I wanted them.
Really?
Yeah, I
Good
wanted
teeth,
to have
though.
nice. They're okay. But they're not. I could have great teeth if I had braces.
Oh yeah, braces 6 months, then 2+ years. Yeah, them teeth hurt. Yeah. I remember I made this mistake. I got my braces tightened, as they do, once a month. This is also why I don't like dentists now, because I had a man's hands in my mouth every month. And I got home and there was a salami sandwich on this like baguette crusty bread, and I ate it, and my teeth hurt for 3 or 4 days after. Like, you should just take it easy,
Yeah,
Your
that's.
teeth are gonna hurt anyway after you get your braces tightened, but then you go and do something stupid like eat like a salami sandwich on a baguette. Oof.
Not good.
Not good for those
Not
that have
good.
had braces. Would understand. For those that haven't, I wish you well.
Mm-hmm.
I almost had headgear. You know the headgear?
I do.
Remember the braces with the headgear? I almost had that, but they instead they had aggressive rubber bands. So you
Oh,
put
okay.
these like super tight rubber bands around these like basically spikes in your braces, and it pulls your jaw back together, and you can barely open your mouth like with them in.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds-
Sometimes you gotta pay. You gotta pay to be beautiful.
Yeah, I've heard that saying before.
Now it's so easy. You get Invisalign.
Yeah.
You said you wanted braces. Would you ever get Invisalign or anything like that now?
I've thought about it. But I haven't done it yet. But I'm not against it. I have asked my dentist about it. You? Would you do it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's a little bit cost prohibitive, but as far as like getting those things and wearing them at night and swapping them out every month or whatever, however it's done now, I think like the barrier to entry to get your teeth fixed these days is a lot less.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have your wisdom teeth?
I have 2 out of 4.
Okay, they took 2 from you.
Mm-hmm.
Which ones, the bottoms or the tops?
Just one side, top and bottom.
Side.
Yeah.
Wow, you don't walk like lopsided now or something?
Maybe.
Do you favor the one side, Doug?
I do now.
Do you feel lighter on the side without the teeth?
No.
Good to know.
Happy to help.
I was thinking like, well, man, that'd be weird because it would throw your balance off. But then I thought about it and was like, my left foot is much larger than my right foot.
Is it?
Like,
Yeah.
much. All your wisdom teeth are gone. So I have all 4 of mine, and at least 2 of them need to come out. And as you get older, that gets worse and worse. So, and I also have to get the wacky juice to get them out. I don't know if I want to give up that much control.
That's fair.
Because like whoever takes me there, they could get my bank password easy. They just have to say, "Hey, what's your bank password? You want to know? You want to know what it is? It's bank 123. It's
Why
always been bank 123. And it'll always be bank 123."
Why do you become Peter Griffin when you're under...
Oh, is that what
influence?
that sounds like?
Yeah.
That's drunk me. That's actually ketamine me. You got them out when you're in high school. That's when you should do it. What? You still have a baby tooth?
How does that work?
I don't know. Your one friend had a whole family line who all have baby teeth, like more than one tooth. I don't think I have any baby teeth left.
I don't believe so.
Oh, Stanley, how you doing?
Oh, he's
Loving
doing
the
good.
upside down.
He loves it. He's like a baby. Oh, you want to go this way? Okay, you do your best to get there, buds. Oh, let me just hold you like this. There you go.
Was such a good-looking cat, you know?
Stunning, but you want to know what? Cannot take a picture. You take a picture of him and he looks like some other cat.
Not
A video.
photogenic, eh? Good-looking cat, but not photogenic.
Yeah, it's
I know
pretty
people.
cool.
I know people like that.
That's fair. He loves the love. And the camera. It's like he knows where it is.
No, that was Vivian, I think. Vivian disappeared the other
No,
week,
that was
right?
Vivi. Yeah, she's always a little shy. This guy, not so much. He assumes everyone comes to the house to visit him and to play with him and love him and dote on him, and so he could stand on them.
Oh.
And I didn't
Good for him.
realize how many friends are allergic to cats until you have cats. Didn't realize it was that common of a thing. Oh, bubbers.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, is anybody here allergic? I'm not allergic to cats, so I didn't. And I don't have a cat.
Can you hear his purring that loud? He's super loud purr, but I didn't know if he was coming through the mic or not.
I think he is when you talk.
He tried to turn the button off the microphone.
He's like, "Ee."
All right, Bubs, I got more painting to do.
What are you going to work on now, Doug?
Oh, I don't know. What are you feeling?
What a lion. Absolutely.
Was there
I don't know.
something-
Why don't we open? Do we want to open it up?
Yeah, let's
to
open
the
it
chat?
up. Yeah.
What are we thinking? Hit us with something. Well, hit Doug with something. I'm not going to draw anything.
I'll be right back, and then I'll see what that'll give people some time to think about it.
Okay, we'll conspire with a dare to flare.
Well, and
Okay.
this is just what's on this. Just think about that.
Spaceship. Okay. What sort of spaceship? Can we narrow it down a little bit? Can we get a little bit more spaceship? Indian summer. So we can look at the it's a spaceship in summertime. What else we got? Clicky yelled at spaceship. What about a night camping view with spruce trees and a lake and a spaceship in Indian summer with little Adam Sandler playing guitar at the fire? So a little fire, nighttime camping. It's clearly Indian summer. They got the spaceship in the background, little starry sky. Well, mix them all together.
Did you see how long it took me to paint that naked lady?
Yes, but every dare to flare, you do it so quick, it's almost like unbelievable how quick you can turn these abstract ideas like, oh, I don't know, the Mars helicopter into reality, you know? Or remember the whale shark that you did so
Oh, yeah.
quickly?
Yeah, you like that one.
Amazing. I did. Absolutely did. So we got one.
Okay. Give it to me.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's set the scene for you. It's Indian summer.
What does that mean?
It's, as far as I remember, it's autumn, but it feels like summer.
Okay, gotcha.
Like it's summer that comes back, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, that's right.
Thanks for clarifying.
Oh, okay. I just looked it up just to check. So it's different where you are. In North America, it means it's a heat wave that occurs in autumn. So it's fall, but it feels like summer.
Mm-hmm.
But in other places, it's a happy period that occurs late in one's life or career, which kind of makes sense in the same way that a May-December romance makes sense. It's another hot spot when it's over, you know?
Yeah.
So it's the same sort of thing, right? But we're going with it's fall, but it feels like summer. It's a nighttime camping with some trees. There's a spaceship and then there's Adam Sandler's playing guitar at the campfire. There's a lot going on here.
And is he the only one at the campfire?
He can be. That would be especially funny because maybe he's with the only people that find him funny, which is his home cells.
Quick question. Is it the same for you that when you're having a campfire, hanging out, and someone pulls out the guitar and thinks they should sing, that is like the party killer?
So I hang out with a lot of fantastic musicians. And still, yes.
I'm still like, that's why I was wondering, because you hang out with a different crew than I do. So yeah, I was just kind of curious if that was kind of a common theme. Like, just call the Uber as soon as someone hauls out a guitar. I'll happily leave.
No, I jest. I think that if everybody around the campfire knows the song, then that can be a blast.
It can be, yeah. I've had that experience.
If it's one guy that is singing you his songs that nobody has ever heard,
that's the other experience.
Then that's a maybe, because I've also been at a campfire where somebody does that and I don't know them, but they're amazing, and it's like, oh, they're amazing. They should have, like, it's like a private show at that point.
Right, and if I've just never had amazing, I guess.
Yeah, because like a lot of people, what they do is they pull out the guitar and they go, okay, well, I'm gonna just play Nickelback all night unless you guys have any suggestions. and then the suggestion that I have is, I have a suggestion: don't play Nickelback.
Right. The radio stations don't even play Nickelback anymore.
Thank goodness. Come to a good era now. Yes, yeah, exactly. That could be annoying, but when everyone jumps in or they sing the golden oldies, that is great. Yeah, if everybody's singing along, clapping along, having a good time, freeing out there, absolutely. I'll tell you what doesn't go over well. If after the guy does one song, you stand up and go, okay, I know I don't have a guitar, but I'm going to do my 5 minutes of stand-up. I got a type 5 I want to do for you guys. If he's going to sing his song, I'm going to do my type 5, and we'll see how that goes. It never goes over well.
Fair. So this spaceship, I need more detail. What's the shape of the spaceship? Is it like the Jeff Bezos penis? Is it like the flying saucer?
So here's what I'm thinking, right? The scene is more about like the camping at night with the trees and the lake, and the spaceship is like maybe coming in to abduct Adam Sandler, or like is off in the distance, kind of like an afterthought. Like maybe people think it's a shooting star, but it's not. Right. Kill Sigil says a cross between E.T. and Independence Day. So I think Independence Day were those sleek saucers, and E.T. was also a saucer, right, with the lights on the bottom?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's saucer time.
Sasa.
So this is a dare to flare, so I have to be fast, you say. Then I don't.
You've got well, why don't I give you you want a friggin' thing here?
I don't actually.
You got 20 minutes.
Can you see this?
Yes. Did you try and drink that?
No, but I want to show you this up close. Oh,
it looks like a person. It looked like a person with glasses.
Exactly. It's the first time I've ever noticed it.
Hey, what's happening? The eyes with the on the brush. Oh, that's good.
Exactly.
I like it. All right, your 20 minutes starts now.
All right. Entertain the people.
You're not my dad.
No, that's very true.
I had to think for a second to make sure that wasn't true.
Or the fact that your dad ever said that to you would be also bizarre.
I'm not actually your dad. Doug Belding Art's your dad. or he says, I don't. You know what, son? I saw your podcast. It's not great. Doug Belding Art's your dad now.
That makes a little more sense.
You had a screaming child in your room. So many questions, really. So many questions.
Well, let's get some answers.
We'll just maybe we'll just. I like this marker because it makes a lot of noise.
It's kind of like, wasn't there a Muppet that had noises like this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this is too fun.
So we're doing a Dare to Flare at Spaceship, Indian Summer, night camping view with spruce trees in a lake, and Adam Sandler. So we're doing all of it combined into one.
Yeah.
The 1-year-old can walk in, the 3-year-old can open my door. That is a dangerous time. Now you have to puppy-proof everything. And by puppy-proof, I mean toddler-proof everything. It's like, oh, those vitamins are not for you. Oh, and neither is that big fat joint.
Right.
17:53, Doug. Time is counting down.
That's fine.
So has anybody witnessed an Indian summer? I think we get one pretty much every year. We also had false summer.
I'd be more intrigued if they've seen a spaceship.
Okay, then here's a question. Let me ask you this, Doug, first, and then people can.
I like how
chime
you
in
get
and
mad
chat
at
as
me
well.
when I talk.
No. I think that's great. What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen?
Ooh. The weirdest thing I've ever seen is a giant slug in this climate. And we were hanging out, and they had left some juice in a glass out overnight outside, and this giant slug, never seen anything like it, was on the side of the glass, and everyone was like, "What the hell is that?" It was weird because it's just not something you would normally see here.
How big is giant?
I would say the size of this.
Oh, that's pretty big.
Big.
Oh my god. You could cut it up and eat it. That's a...
Absolutely. It was like a sizable tentacle.
Oh my god. I didn't realize they got that big here.
No?
Oh man. I don't like that because right now what's happening in my garden is slugs are eating everything. Everything.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
And it's annoying because I go to pick a tomato and no dice. So nothing supernatural. You haven't experienced anything supernatural?
I've seen some flying things. Actually, yes. Thanks for the reminder. I believe I was in New Zealand, and there was things zipping through the sky that didn't quite make sense. Almost like they were chasing one another, but too fast for jets. And the stars down there are pretty wild, as you know. You're looking at the other side of the planet, and there's way more stars in the lower hemisphere than the upper. So, yeah, it was just kind of bizarre. But yeah, I totally forgot about that story. Thank you for jogging that memory back. How about you?
I'd like to say it was on purpose.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I think probably the weirdest thing is more of a accumulation of things, but I was out on the marsh
The Tantramar Marsh?
Yeah, the Tantramar Marsh. I was out on the marsh. Me and a girlfriend were listening to some music in the car out on the marsh. And the marsh is great because it's like super dark. So you see all the stars. And like there's nothing really around. Like it's completely, there's nothing around. And I saw this blue flash on like close to the ground. And it was like this blue color that I had never seen before and never seen since. And it just like, I saw it, she didn't. She wasn't looking in that direction. And I'm like, what the heck? And then I'm like, okay, we gotta, I don't know what that was, but we gotta go. And I went to start the car and it wouldn't start.
Oh, wow.
And then I tried it again and it wouldn't start. I'm like, I don't know. I guess we'll just sit here for a minute. And then I said something like, we're fine here as long as it doesn't rain. And it immediately started raining. And then so we couldn't get the windows up because the car wouldn't start. Like it was almost like the battery was dead, but the battery wasn't dead. We weren't playing the thing. And then I just like, I started panicking for some reason, like because it's all stuff that was like, just that flash of blue light was just so freaking bizarre. It's like came out of no. It's not like it was lightning. Well, I mean, maybe it could have been, but it was weird because it was like a ball, a blue ball.
Yeah.
Pretty close to the ground, but still floating. And it was there for like a count of like 1, 2, like 2 seconds. I was like, what the heck is going on here? And I'm like, we gotta get out of here. Like started freaking out. And then the rain thing. And then it's like, and then I was just like, if this doesn't start right now, I'm gonna have some. And I went, turned the thing and the car started. And then I just like literally peeled out of there.
Yeah. And where'd you go? Like,
And,
what would have, like...
Oh, I went to the very well-lit restaurant. It was like, we got to sit down and have a coffee. Gotta calm down. And people are like, oh, you were on acid or something. I'm like, I wasn't on acid. I was completely sober. I was like, not a drop to drink. Not like, if anything, I had maybe 1 extra cup of tea. Like, there's like, it was not a crazy thing. It just like, it actually happened. So, and I still to this day have no idea what that flash was. Mm-hmm. And some people are like ball lightning, but ball lightning happens in the sky, not on the ground. And also the blue.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's probably, oh, Kill Sigil also said ball lightning.
Oh, okay.
So frick, maybe it is ball lightning. Let me have a look.
This
oh
will be
shit,
kind
ball lightning!
This will be pretty amazing if after all this time you've been telling this story.
Does it actually happen on the ground? Oh, this would explain everything.
You were on acid?
Shut up. Look at this. Okay. It was probably ball lightning. Maybe. I didn't realize it happened on the ground. Oh, yeah. Fuck. That's probably exactly what it was. Okay, but none of these are capturing the blue that... Oh, my goodness. Look at this.
Busy.
I bet you any money this is exactly what it is. This, and then this looks fake, but that's sort of like... This is sort of like the fake that I saw it be.
Oh, wow.
And all the pictures are blue as well. Oh, no, there's some green ones. I was like, and everybody says ball lightning, and it wasn't ball lightning. And I look at a picture of ball lightning. Oh, no, that's it. That's absolutely it.
Well, now you know.
Now you know. Okay, I went crazy for a little bit. It's fine, but no one can explain why it started raining right when I said rain. And if you say coincidence, you're probably right. But yeah, okay, you're right. Oh, dude, and yeah, okay. This is the other thing. Is like it's sustained for a while, right? I'm like, that's also why I didn't think it was ball lightning. But there's this video of it literally like floating there and like moving across. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Get out of town. Okay, that's cool. See? Science.
Yeah.
Science. It wasn't a ghost. It was science. Pikachu. Hey, Sabotage, how you doing? What's the
Hey,
craziest
Sabotage.
thing that you guys have seen? What is the craziest thing that you've seen? What in like in the supernatural sort of thing? I know Doug went straight to giant slug, but
As one does.
Mothman prophecy shit. Yeah, that's right.
That's a good one.
You got 7 minutes and 57 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
It's over?
No. You have 7, 48, 46, 45, 44.
Cool.
Oh, let me remove this ball lightning from your business.
Oh. They're deep.
You've seen a snake eating a small crocodile.
Ooh. No, thank you. Is that Rowie?
Sounds
Gotta
like
be Rowie.
Yeah, exactly. Sounds like par for the course in Australia these days. Crane
An image of
eating
a crane. Like a bird crane or...
Apex predator, my ass. I don't think anybody claims the crocodile is an apex predator, right? Things eat it. A Fraser crane.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that like the one from Frasier?
That's exactly it. Fraser crane. Kelsey Grammer.
That's the one. What's your thoughts on him?
I like Kelsey Grammer, but I think I'm a little bit biased because one of my favorite punk bands asked him to do like a voiceover thing for them, and he just like agreed because he's cool.
Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, those magpies can get very violent, right? They, especially during a specific time of year when they're nesting. They can also be trained to go and steal money out of people's hands.
Is this experience talking?
No, but I've seen a video on the internet. And we all know how true all the videos on the internet are.
Correct.
Yeah, September is Hunger Games. Hunger Games Magpie Dash. You get the Magpie Dash to work. You're going to wear a helmet. There's a great video of this girl that was getting accosted by the same magpie on her way to work every day. And she was cycling. And so she started like pointing a GoPro at herself. And there's like this compilation of her trying to ride through this magpie's territory.
Yeah.
Really funny. It's like a compilation. It's really funny. Compilation.
That would be good.
I said it twice.
Mm.
So these are all real things. Nobody has any supernatural story. There's no supernatural story out of the bunch of you. No, like, we put the baby on the table and there was flour on the floor and then there was footprints in the flour like they were watching the baby. Nothing like that. Yeah. That's one thing I learned when I went to Australia is that word is not as reserved as it is in other parts of the world. Word is free flowing, one might say. No, nobody. Oh, you had a few dreams come true down to like minute details. That's cool. Deja vu. That's a good one. I like getting deja vu. I'm like, man.
Do you?
You want to hear my deja vu theory?
I don't like it.
How come?
I don't love repeating the same thing. I don't know. I think that's kind of part of it. It's just like, what didn't I learn? Then my head goes like, what didn't I learn the first time that I needed to experience this again? But yeah, it's a feeling about it that I don't like.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it's a feeling I associate with it. I don't think everyone does.
Rose, I put chocolate in the fridge, and when I came back, it was gone. That's supernatural. That's like me and my beer. I was like, I don't know who's drinking it, but it's gone. Craziest thing I saw, craziest thing I saw was when the dog and the cat both stared at nothing at the same time. Also, their look being following the nothing, and the dog growled and the cat hissed. Yeah, there was something there for sure.
Yeah. Holy moly.
Hey, Dorothy, thank you so much for being a friend.
Hey,
Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Dorothy, so very much. And spending your Thursday with us. That's great.
I have also had dreams sort of feel like they've come true, or in the moment I feel like I dreamt it. I think that's more my reality. Is in the moment that something is happening, I'm like, oh, I dreamt this before. And it's kind of similar to deja vu, but almost like, oh, I definitely had this premonition, that sort of thing.
Oh,
I also
okay.
I used to have a reoccurring dream. And it was, you know how some dreams have tons of feeling and emotion behind them?
Yeah.
Like you wake up and like that, like you felt it, like it was an emotional experience. So I had a reoccurring dream where I was with the person that I was supposed to be with, and then almost like clockwork, every time I had that reoccurring dream, a month later I found a new partner.
Sounds like a good year.
All the dreams that I had weren't in the same year.
Oh, I thought every month you just had a new partner. I was like, wow.
No. No, if I have the dream, and these could be years apart. The dream can be years apart.
Yeah.
After I have that dream, a month later,
something new happens.
Right, and I have not had that dream in a very long time.
Maybe you're due.
Maybe I am due, and maybe I'll have that dream tonight.
Oh,
maybe next month.
I wish that for you.
Yeah, so do I.
I have a question though.
You
In
always
these
do.
dreams,
Yeah.
that you saw, could you see the face of who you're supposed to
No.
be with? Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
No, it was like I was with them, the emotion was there, and we were doing things, but it was always like it was a presence more than a visual. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. A sensation.
Okay, you got 30 seconds here, Doug.
Oh, do I? Okay.
30 seconds.
All right. Fine.
You always seem to fall and wake up. Man, do you guys get the hypnic jerk? Where like you're about to fall asleep and it feels like you've stumbled?
Oh yeah. And you kick a little?
You kick and then you're like, ah! like you fall over a rock in your like half asleep state.
Yep. I know that.
Hypnic jerk.
Yeah. I didn't know how to name.
Yeah, it's got a name, absolutely. It's got a good name too.
The hip nip jerk.
Or when you try and run a dream and don't go anywhere. Yeah, I know that one. I hate it.
I had a recurring
There's
flying
that
dream
one...
for a while.
Oh, the flying dreams are great.
Yeah. But it would always end in me falling. Like I'd fly and then fall. I think I'm done. Time's up.
Time is up. Time is up. It looks fantastic. Let's get that. Let's get a little zoom in on that. You did it, man. That's like everything that we talked about. We'll talk about a dare to flare, hit it out of the park home run.
Wow.
I don't know. Little Ange said it's awful. I don't know. Beautiful from Dia. I'm pretty sure Little Ange was talking about the hypnic jerk. Because she just said that's awesome.
How will I know? How will I know?
It's impossible to know.
It is.
Well,
yeah.
Nice work, Doug. Thank you so much for being here every week, Doug. I do appreciate you and me.
I also appreciate you for keeping me accountable and giving me some reason to show up every Thursday. So thank you.
Yeah, I'm here to help. And thank you guys, chat. I really appreciate you guys being here. We like you guys so much. We're going to find somebody to raid, but we'll probably go to the end screen and then we'll find somebody to raid. So please stick around and raid with us. That would be greatly appreciated if you guys could do that. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here.
Yes, thanks, and have a great Thursday. Have an amazing weekend. Hopefully we'll see you back next week. And sorry, I was a little distracted because I'm like, who are we going to raid? I was getting excited. So sorry for the delay on that. We'll see you soon in the next channel.
Okay, see you soon. Bye.